Hello and welcome to Therapy Express with Rosanna. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are going to talk about the mind and how you cannot change a stubborn mind, and I will tell you why. People will vigorously defend, justify, excuse, do anything they can to defend an idea or a belief that they have despite irrefutable evidence. Why is that? One explanation can be cognitive dissonance. Now, cognition is just another word for thinking and reasoning. It is the process of acquiring knowledge and information through thinking, analyzing, and reasoning and rationalizing. Now, dissonance is an actual musical term, and it means a lack of harmony. But it can also mean a tension and a clash when two opposing things are conflicting. So if you have one thought and then there's another one that conflicts with that one, that could be dissonance right there. In psychology, cognitive dissonance is a mental discomfort when a person holds more than 2 or 3 or 4 ideas that conflict with each other. Now, the discomfort is usually triggered when you hold one belief and someone comes up to you and tells you something else and it doesn't quite match with yours. So at that moment, that's when you feel the trigger of that dissonance within your body and your mind. Now, in order to reduce that discomfort, someone would have to change the belief they have to match the behavior. And this is where it gets a little tricky. That would be cognitive dissonance. So let me give you an example. Jane is told that exercising is really good for you and that she needs to start doing it to be better, fit, and healthier. But instead, she may just be sitting around all day, doing nothing, watching TV, eating junk food, or whatever it is. Now, there are a lot of things that Jane can do to reduce that dissonance. And I'm going to give you a few examples. The first one is to actually listen to what the doctor says and actually change the belief to match the behavior. Okay, that's number one. Take a look. Boy, that doctor was right. I feel healthier and fitter already. All I had to do is just take a few minutes to exercise. Whew. Number two, Jane can justify her behavior of sitting around all day and doing nothing. Watch. I'm not allowed to relax. I work hard all day. Why shouldn't I just lounge around and take my time to do nothing? Number three, Jane can justify her behavior by adding some new cognitions. Take a look at this one. And you know what? Who cares if I'm sitting here today? It'll only just give me more energy so that I can actually work out tomorrow. So it's a good thing that I'm just relaxing and doing nothing all day today. Number four, she can completely ignore the information that the doctor gave her. Watch. What does that doctor know anyway? I know lots of people who don't work out and they live long, healthy lives. I can be one of those people. Yeah. The bottom line is, when there is a conflict, we tend to change our minds rather than change our behavior. We do whatever we can to support the belief that we have rather than take another type of action. Ideally, people would say, oh, that's new information. I didn't know about that. That's interesting. Let me do some research and find out about it. And they would take it in, they would analyze it, reason it out, and perhaps try the new behavior. But that's not what typically people do. People will do anything. They will justify the outlook that they have rather than take on a new behavior. And that is why you cannot change anyone's mind. Once people have something set in their minds, their belief, whether it's believing that the world is flat, it doesn't matter what kind of evidence you will present to that person, they will hold steady on that belief, and they will not change their behavior. They will not go and do research to find out if in fact that's true. No, they will accommodate their outlook and their belief and stick to that before they do anything else. So in our world now, there's a lot of differences between people. People are arguing. People are trying to change other people's minds about political beliefs, the religious, whatever it is. But just know you're just going to get into an argument. You are not going to change anyone's mind, because those rare people out there that are willing to be open and take in new information and make adjustments are very rare. So it's not going to happen. Think about someone trying to change your mind, something that you really believe with all your heart. Is someone going to be able to do that? I doubt it. So this video is really to explain why people do not change their minds, why they hold on to what they believe. And if you know that, you're not going to get into any more arguments. You're just going to say, okay, Bill, I get it. That's what you believe. Good. That's interesting. And walk away. You're going to avoid so many arguments. So I hope this was useful to you. If it was, watch other videos that I've done. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and look for me next week. Until then, make every moment count. Bye.